we'll be taking a look at the pros and cons of joining the anonymous Facebook. Ooh. It's called Ello. It's the newest thing. Everyone's on this thing. It's supposed to be like Facebook, but you don't have to use your real name. So there's more privacy, and apparently there's no ads on the thing. Ello. Ello is what it's called, yeah. So let's take a look at the pros and cons of joining the anonymous Facebook. Here we go. Pro, it's a way to be on a social networking site without anyone knowing. Con, it's just like MySpace.
Oh. Well.
Even Fallon talking about the all-new network called Ello. Right now, membership is invite only. And we know a guy who's on it. Tech expert Dan Thompson with Claris Networks joins us. Of course you're on it. Who are we kidding? You're into all the cool stuff. But let's talk about this because Fallon's making fun of it. I'm sure others are.
Yeah.
But for folks who want to know a little bit more of the details, let's run them down.
So it's probably the most talked about social network that nobody's on. For whatever reason, it has captured people's imagination. I think if you look at just kind of their manifesto that they have written out that say, you know, it's going to be ad-free, it's a free network. Basically, it's everything, or it's not everything that you hate about Facebook. The problem, of course, is today it's invite only, which means that most of your friends aren't going to be there. And it's just really, frankly, it's really simplistic. So they go on a bit of a spiel on their website about how it's, you know, it's put together by 7 designers and, you know, they put all this effort into it. But, I mean, you kind of get this feel when you log into it that, you know, like an 8th grader maybe designed it. But
so how would you use it as someone who's on it?
Well, so great question. Well, I wouldn't use it, but aside from that, so basically, you know, the basic form and function of it is this. It looks very similar to a Tumblr, or here we go. Here we have a screenshot. So it looks similar to a Tumblr or a Google+. The idea is that you have a friends feed and you have a noise feed. So you can quote-unquote friend people and put them in the noise category, meaning that I'm friends with you, but I probably are not going to look at your posts. They are none the wiser. So that's kind of an interesting idea. We've seen that in similar social networks in the past. Friends feed, so this is my friends feed, and obviously I have no one on there but myself that's commenting. Friends feed, just like on Facebook, except it's really a chronological, everything that's happening now, whereas Facebook now filters your friends feed automatically for you. They show you what they think is relevant. This shows you just chronologically what's happened. It is very photo heavy. You'll notice from the screenshot a minute ago, it's very photo heavy.
Has an Instagram type feel.
Yes, yes, very similar to that. You know, but here's the thing. I mean, it's not to say that Facebook will never be knocked off its perch. That's absolutely possible, and we saw that happen with MySpace. The problem is you have to be somewhat substantially better than Facebook to make everybody want to upheave everything that's in Facebook, because we now have committed several years to this thing, and move it somewhere else. And I mean, frankly, you just have to be at least 10 times better, if that's somehow measurable, than the next closest rival. I mean, MySpace drove us all crazy because of the ads, the crazy page designs that people could inflict on you when you visited their site, and it just got kind of silly after a while, right? And Facebook came along, it was clean. Here's the other problem with Ello, is they say it's free and will be ad-free. However, they have accepted almost $450,000 of venture capitalist funding.
And those venture capitalists are going to want some return on that investment.
Yeah, you don't just give somebody $450,000 without some sort of expected return. So when they say we'll never sell your user accounts, I mean, you kind of have to look at it as they already have sold your user accounts.
Dan Thompson, a brief look at Ello, and we'll be back with a look at the weather right after this.